Hi kids, it is Miss Ryan and we are in art class right now. I'm probably walking around passing out supplies and everything. So TV Miss Ryan is going to start your lesson and that way you guys have more time to work. So today you guys can choose if you want to draw or paint or do Kiva blocks from yesterday. I'm going to remind you about these too. What's important is if you are going to choose to paint or draw, I can only carry so many supplies on my cart. So you'll also be able to use the supplies that you use in your classroom, as well as you'll need to share supplies within your pod. So it might be that there's only one paint palette, but everyone's using the same paints. So let's start with our mantra. Repeat after me. I make messes. I make mistakes, but deep inside, I got what it takes. I am an artist. Excellent. And you are artists. So let me remind you of a couple of things that you can do with Kiva planks, and then you guys can get started working. So let's see here, what I can do. Let's change that like that. Okay. So with the Kiva planks, for my little kids, yesterday I taught you how to make a square. And this is fun for big kids too. This is a way to get something really tall, this is a way to build a tower like I showed you in the video yesterday. The boys did at the end of the video, where we're just stacking a square end to end. Now let me show you a trick how to make this higher much more quickly. So right now the planks are laying on their bellies like they're sleeping. We're gonna stand them up on their sides and do the same thing. And so then what you get is something that gets much higher, much more quickly. Oops. And mistakes are proof that you're trying. So if your tower falls, don't worry about it. All right, so let's see how much taller that got from putting the planks up on their sides instead of laying flat on their bellies. Very good. Okay, the other thing that I showed you yesterday, oh, there's my hand. The other thing that I showed you yesterday was how to make a ramp. So let's review how to make a ramp. And pre-K, we'll get to this, but right now you can just watch so you see how to do it. Okay, I'm gonna knock my tower over. Okay, so let's review the ramp. When I'm putting down my tracks, I need to make sure that my planks are lining up like this. That leaves this much space for the road to sit on. So let's watch that happen really closely. Only about a couple more minutes of video and then you guys can get started. Okay. So I'm gonna start with 1, and then my next track needs 2, because we want it to go up like this. So we're making an incline. Then the next one needs 3, and then the next one needs 4, and so on. And then the next one needs, if this one's 1, this one's 2, this one's 3, this one's 4, the next one's gonna need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now here's the trick to getting your tracks not to fall apart. I'm gonna put them in a line. And then I'm gonna use this to measure. Measuring is when you know you have just the right distance between two things. So here, I'm gonna measure my tracks and make sure they're that far apart, leaving space on either side. We do that so that way our road can lay on both and they can continue to go. So that works. Let's measure the next one. I want it to be just like that. Okay, let's measure the next one. Just like that. And then let's measure the next one. And then measuring stick comes up just like that. Now here, if I wanted to keep going, if you see that on the end, see how these are so close? If I want to keep going, I'm gonna need to scoot this back so that way my next tracks can sit on top. Okay, build the walls. And then you can roll a ball down. I don't have a ping pong ball in here. They're all in my cart, but I do have a wooden one, so let's see. It's probably gonna break my thing. Oh, see, and there you go. We can also, and I'll stop the video now for my little kiddos. Actually, we can also build our tracks on stilts. This I will need a ping pong ball for. We're gonna angle the sides. Put one on top. This is kind of like how the Romans built aqueducts. And we need a measure down. And put these on the sides, they need angles. If this one has one on top, the next one needs two. And this is a way that you can make those higher tracks where the ball will roll down and bounce. And I can help you guys with this too. Okay? So if you want to build today, awesome. If you don't want to build today, and you'd rather paint or draw, or just hang out, that's fine too. I'm excited to work with you guys, and I'll see you later. Or I'll see you right now in real life.